Stage to evaluate Şengül.
Yeah, congrats. Actually, I noticed something the past couple of weeks. I noticed that icebreaker speakers are getting better and better. Usually, like, everyone is so nervous, you know, for the first speech. No. I mean, I've noticed last week, actually, the icebreaker speaker won best speaker. So I think, like, you guys are just, like, getting better and better. And so congrats for that. You actually came on stage and you were very comfortable. And I was looking around people and you have this vibe actually when you just stand there and like your presence makes you instantly likable. So I was looking at people, they were smiling, they were very engaged. I think actually during the break, even someone came to you and said, yes, thanks for sharing your story. And that's the feeling I got. That people were engaged with you, they could relate, and they really appreciated the message that you tried to do, actually that you were sharing with us. So, good job on that. Like I said, you had a good stand, you were very poised, likable, and yes. You started your speech by introducing yourself and your family. Congrats, by the way, on the twins, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I have also these, the twins, yeah? Okay, anyway, whatever. Nobody cares. But yeah, I'm just like, yeah, alright. And then you jump right into your experience as a nurse. One advice to you is that actually when you say, I will tell you now about something, I don't think it's necessary because like I said, people were already drawn into your story. So you can just go right away and tell us. You don't need to know, it's not like a paper. Part 1, I'm going to say this. Part 2, I don't know. You don't need to. People are already like into you, just go with the flow and go for it. Well, I mean, that's tiny like thing. I had to find some. So anyway. And like I said, you had a great message. Life is beautiful, but you didn't do it like just, you know, like kind of obvious way. Well, life is beautiful, be happy, kind of stuff. You actually showed us that people living in really tough situation, going through hardship, manage to find positive things, manage to see the beauty, and they don't have time to waste on feeling sorry for themselves or anything. They just take the time for living because, like you say, they don't have that time. And I think this is a very important message, especially these days. You know, sometimes we get carried on, we're like drawn into our own heads, and we're just like, okay, life is horrible and stuff. But like some people, like you said, the people you are actually dealing with, they don't have that time. And just for that, I think it was really good. Thank you for sharing that with us. About the things that you can improve for the next time. You know, sometimes on stage we get very comfortable. Especially like me, I'm always like, you know, fidgeting and stuff. But you know, you were standing like this the whole time. You know, like, because I guess you were comfortable, so just like, oh, I'm chilling, you know, kind of stuff. But, you know, like you might want to try to move a little bit more and not, you know, try to just like, you know, stand like that. You didn't use your notes, which is, I mean, maybe once, but overall that was really good. And, yeah. So you stand on the same boat, just try to move more next time. And another thing is that you told us a really good story. Oh, wow, red light already. Okay. And what I'm saying, like next time, try to just organize another way. Like you start to talk about yourself, your family. Then you talked about how you know your current job, and then you went back to the story. Just like maybe like your family, your current job, and then to the whole story. But overall, congrats again for sharing such a great message, and I'm really looking forward to the next speech. Thank you.
Now to evaluate Deniz, I'd like to call Molun to the stage.
Yeah. I can't see you, Deniz, so if you can take my seat, that would have maybe easier. Okay. In the meantime, Arlene, I really did the effort today. Yeah, I
Nice move, Molun.
Best speech. Yeah.
We vote for you.
I don't need to be on this.
Drop the mic.
Losing time.
Have you? Oh no! Stop! I really need it. I have like 5 pages to say. Have you ever witnessed? Was right. Cute start. School book material is going to start with a question, and then you pause, and then you surprise us. Have you ever witnessed death? Oh, I was impressed. I was shocked. Okay, not so school book and cute anymore as I thought. But then that was strike 1, and then you hit us with 2 additional questions about that. Strike 2, strike 3, and then the roller coaster starts. Because it starts already, ooh, it's about death, it's gonna be heavy. But then there was this cute haha moment about your grandma getting a facelift, and I love how you said it. Grandma facelift, what? Say what? No, she didn't. So, that's really cute, that's really cute. And then she dies, and I'm sorry about this. And then you're so passionate about saving this bird, this little hat, and breathing. And we're so sincerely vouching for your CPR skills. You're going to save this bird. And then it dies. Yeah. So it all ends up together. It all ties up together. And this is what I was really looking for. You're talking about grandma, about bird, about what is he really talking? And in the end, you're connecting all the puzzle pieces, and most brilliantly, you talk about the flying away and death. So it all really just connects. So brilliant job. Now the book says, I'm supposed to evaluate you, and you're supposed to incorporate previous skills, which is only 2 speeches, which is one icebreaker, and second one about organizing your speech. But you've actually incorporated more. You're so much advanced, so much ahead of the program. I could have easily evaluated you for any other projects. For example, project number 4, how to say it. You use very vivid words about describing the snow. You use words like peculiar, such a cute word. Project number 5, about body language. Needless to say, you really used the stage well. You did everything with your body that you could do. And then you poked the sparrow. And what I love the most is when you said, I can't remember, you squeeze your eyes. This is actually very small detail. It's very subtle detail, but very powerful. Speech number 6, vocal variety. You were speeding up. Oh, what am I going to do? This sparrow is dead. Oh, I need to find help. We could actually feel the panic in your voice and how you felt at that moment. And then you slowed it down. You tried to save the little bird. So that was really good. I don't know if it was something that you tried, you practiced or not, but it was really good. Now, the whole piece was like a piece of theater. And it was almost like a play, and it was yet so sincere. So it was like a play, but not overplayed. So if at some point when the bird died and you were to shed a tear, I would not think, oh my God, he's overacting. No, actually it was very, very sincere, very well done. So overall it was a very good speech, and it was all tied up, got together, and such a heartfelt conclusion. Now, a few pointers, because I believe you can fly even higher. You have such a cute face and you smile and so on. But when you talk about death, try to not smile. Just, you know, Secondly, pause more. You use really good pauses, but try to pause more. You sighed at some point. You did pause. Do not jump into the second sentence. It's like as if I say, as an example, I tried to use the word shamrock in my presentation, but I forgot. Really, I'm saddened, I'm disappointed in myself. We talk about several deaths. There were significant ones, there were less significant ones, and there's really no need to fill the speech with the non-significant ones, the ones that were like the distant family deaths. Because you know, you dilute your speech is so good, so keep it concentrated. And so let those fillers, drop those fillers, we don't need them, unless you're going to come back some point in your speech and talk again about those distant relatives that died. And lastly, and I just did it, I noticed you use often a sentence that starts with "and." I don't know if maybe you should pay attention. Try to pay attention, otherwise I'll ask Hassi to count that in the R counter next time. So try to just use another word, varieties, or just drop it. And then, afterwards. And suddenly, and later, just use later. So you can actually drop the end. So overall, great speech, and I know I'm way over time, but as always, I have so much to say and so much to compliment, so looking forward to your next projects. Congratulations.